Hey guys. Well, despite the many attacks, I'm still alive. Um, and I have to report this fun incident. It's like, you're listening. You're like, well, we could get out and instead of trying to go to the grocery store and everything. We go ahead and continue to take it a little slower and just run into the little convenience place here and like dollar store or whatever, and then go through McDonald's, get a few sandwiches, a variety of some kind of like emergency food, put in the refrigerator or freeze it or whatever, and get something for the roommate who's sick on the also needs somebody or somebody to take care of that. So we decided, okay, we'll do that. We'll go through McDonald's, right? And they're not known for being able to do things the way you need it done or customized or anything like that. So we thought we'd make it real easy for them, right? And we ordered this 3 sandwiches. And then we said, I have these side orders too, these condiments we want to get on the extra. Yeah, so give me an extra give me an extra thing of tartar sauce for that fish sandwich, right? And give me a medium cup full of lettuce and give me 6 tomatoes. Well, tartar sauce will seem to be okay. The tomatoes, they can do that. But something so very difficult about being able to put a bunch of lettuce in a medium-sized cup. Yeah. So much so difficult that they had to get somebody else to take the order. Then they got it all taken care of. And it seemed simple enough, and we decided to, go ahead and pull around there to pay up. And got there to the window, and they said, so you got this sandwich and that sandwich and that sandwich and the tartar sauce, and you got tomatoes and a medium drink. I said, well, no, we didn't order a medium drink. Oh, that flustered them. No, we ordered a medium drink cup full of lettuce. Okay, so apparently it's real difficult for them to fathom or understand or abide by. I don't know. It's something I'm guessing about the management practices and training of McDonald's that's creating these incompetent people that are easily flustered by something not obviously a push-button monkey thing to do. And they said, I said, well, I thought, well, I'll try to work with it, right? I said, well, okay, look, what do they show for the price of that medium drink that you're seeing there, right? Knowing that it should be like 30 cents or something like that, right? And they're like, I don't know, sir. I didn't take the order. And I'm thinking, well, I guess you can't read the order either that's right there on the screen, huh? And I thought of asking, how the hell would you know that I had a medium drink on there if you can't even see the price of it either? It's like, are these people able to graduate high school? Or is it just they've got issues? I talked about this to the roommate, and I said, if you went to an establishment staffed with day people, aka competent, sharp, conscientious, and wanting to do a fine job, please the customer like they're supposed to. You were talking about Burger King, obviously, because you go in there and they're like, well, of course we can do it your way. We can put extra this and take that off and customize whatever you like. You want stuff in a cup, that's fine too. So, so I said, well, perhaps the manager could help. And flustered, they said, well, all right. Like I'd asked for something extremely special. Like this was going to be a problem as well. That's the first time drinking Coke in like 10 years. And manager showed up. Big fella. Looks like he likes the product. Probably a supporter in some way. And I'm thinking, hey, Bobby, we're just doing a little business in his hair, right? Yeah. He seemed to understand the order. He seemed to really figured it out. So. But he did also seem to have a real problem with those tomatoes. He's like, he wanted to, remind me, caution me, this was going to cost me $1 for those 6 tomatoes. And by the way, it was 6 of the tiniest tomato slices they could find in their bin, I suppose. None of them bigger than, 2.5 inches wide, or even if that. And so we got, and I said, and how much was the order? Because, I've been rather ill. I didn't want to go into a grocery store for lettuce or produce of any sort. Didn't want to argue with anybody at McDonald's about whether or not they could put anything extra on anything or fix it properly. You know what I'm saying? Just try to make it as easy as possible for these folks. But he told me the price, and I paid it because, hey, regardless of how expensive they were making it, it was better than having to walk into some grocery mart to go with these things. So we could get this stuff done and get these other things done. We've been trying to clean up around here a little bit, catch up where nothing had been done. And I went to that window, and I repeated the entire order back to them, and they said yes to every last item. And I said, and you're sure it's all in there? And the tartar sauce is in there, and the lettuce is in there, and the tomatoes is in there, right? I don't have to check this, do I? Right? No, it's all in there. Yeah, well, I went about half a block down the road and decided, you know what? Since it is McDonald's, I better check this. And so I stopped. Truthfully, it was foolish to go to McDonald's in the first place, obviously. I know, again, now, they proved they're going out of business. At least this McDonald's over here is going out of business. They're inferior quality product, inferior service, and inferior people. So they are going down. They're failing hard, quick. Checked it. And guess what? Tartar sauce wasn't in there. I thought, well, I'll go back. I'll go past whatever's in line. I'll get to the window and say, give me my tartar sauce. It can't be that hard for them. But all the windows were filled up. Everything. All right, fine. You people lose altogether. Then got home, decided I would eat that double cheeseburger out of convenience, having not had one in probably 10 years. And of course, I prayed over all the food, every last bit of it. I prayed over it. In my review of the double cheeseburger, expecting it to be fresh, expecting it to be hot, expecting it to be cheesy, and of course, you know how these people work. They've got monkey equipment, so all they have to do is squeeze a trigger and the correct amount of mustard's on there, correct amount of ketchup's on there. All they do is grab a little sprinkle of dehydrated damn down and just throw it on there. There, 3 pickles and you're done, right? It's simple. And so did I inspect my sandwich and go over it with a fine-tooth comb to make sure that they put everything in place and made it right? Well, no, of course not. It's McDonald's. It's a double cheeseburger. For the love of God, it's one of the simplest damn things they can make. How could they ever get it wrong, right? Well, guess what? The bun was burnt, tough, and there was hardly any toppings on it. They did have the 3 pickles. They got that right. And it was enough to look well, it's like, dang, there is no reason to go to McDonald's, is there? Dang. Can they fix anything correctly? Dang. Man. I'm wondering, how did they mess up the filet of fish? How could you do it? You can mess up the bun at McDonald's. You can mess up anything. That's the truth of it. Incompetency. That's sad. Pitiful. I guess I should have been smart enough to drive an extra 15 minutes and go to the right place, Burger King, which I guess is poised to take over the fast burger market, because they always have competent staff that know how to do the product and they fix it correct, and Yeah, is everything perfectly laid out on the set? No, it don't matter. You can open the bun and push it around on yourself and get it over in order, but it's all there and it's done correctly, and the bun's not burnt, and and so kudos again to Burger King. It's a sad, sad shame that they got clowns always working at the McDonald's. But at least they're, conscientious in the respect that they're trying to coax you to not order, stuff that's custom, and they're going to charge you an arm and a leg for it. At least they're competent in that way, I suppose. Instead of saying, okay, there's your order, they try to dissuade you, talk you out of it instead, So, I don't know, what do you guys think? When was the last time you tried clown food? Didn't work out all that well for us today, but, rather than curse them, I just say, hey, let's all pray that the Lord bless them with a grander light over their head. Some kind of illumination that grows, sense of conscientiousness towards their customers. Perhaps some kind of sense of pride in their work, maybe. Maybe even some smidgen of understanding of the golden rules, that they fix food that they wouldn't mind eating. You know what I'm saying? But, nighttime crew is what it is, isn't it? Right? Yeah. And on the other fronts, we've been getting plenty of attacks and a bunch of stuff brought in a couple times today, I think. They were trying to do bad stuff, and they did. And, excuse me. We pray about it. And it's temporary stuff, so we'll just keep on moving. Now, on some of the other fronts of strangeness, such as, what's my body up to now? It sounded like, seemed like we're trying. We're getting some calories and stuff. And the body was just like, stopped and measured weighed myself while ago. And it's like I jumped over 10 pounds in like 36 hours or something, I think. Which I don't even think is possible. It's like I gained like 13 pounds or something, I think. And I don't think that's humanly possible to do that fast, but okay, that's all right. Hopefully some of it comes back as muscle this time. Dear God. And yeah, I saw the enemy out today, and I saw their pleasure and seen the problems caused. And whatever, your fate is your fate. It's not mine. We're not secret partners either, just like Brad was saying. That's a delusion. But anyway. So, I'm going to be scaling back the food intake, I do believe, to something more normal. But I can't say that we haven't felt better each day. And I don't know how much of it is due to eating, and it has seemed like we've had an excessive appetite the last 24 hours. And we did pass some of it, very little of it, because it looks like our body is using up about 99% of it. Desperately trying to get out of starvation mode. And again, there's been several attacks. But that's not going to pay them. They will not profit from those things. And it will only cause a greater division, a greater distance between us. Absolutely. Let's see also. Oh, I saw where one of them's got their second season hitting. I liked the first season. It was great. We don't hate you. I'm not going to be watching or coming along with you. Goodbye. And past that, guys, keep praying for me. Keep sending us some good love. And we're going to try to heal up and move forward to meet with some of these white folks that we do love. And these who love me, who that does love me, I might say. Because we do have a home. Like I said 15 years ago, goodbye. I have a home. I have a people. I have people that we love and love me. Goodbye. We'll make it with them. Thanks so very much. And so, yeah, darkness, Satan and all the demons, we renounce you again and again, and we still rebuke you and refuse you. And all that you have and all that you do, and all that you claim that with us, because there is no us. You're the darkness, we're the light. Goodbye. Past that, people, we're going to get back to watching The Fifth Element and revisiting with Mr. Bruce Willis. Don't forget to say a prayer for that man, too. You all have a great evening.